Hello, Trinity. For those who don't know me, I'm Ron Lowen. I am coordinator for our fall stewardship campaign for the year 2020. And, like everything else in the year 2020, things will be a little different. We're getting a bit of a late start. We are trying to customize some of our communication strategies to include people who are attending online and aren't able to make it to the sanctuary. So, during the month of November, we'll be talking about stewardship. You'll have the standard stuff. We'll talk about money. We'll talk about church budgets. We'll be encouraging people to turn in pledge cards as we get towards the end of November. But, we don't want to lose sight of the fact that stewardship is really about more than just money. One of my favorite parables, or actually gospel stories about stewardship, is the feeding of the 5,000. Imagine that young boy who gets up in the morning, he packs a lunch, and he goes to see and hear Jesus of Nazareth. And it turns out he's the only one there who had enough sense to actually bring his own lunch with him. The day goes on, it's getting late in the day, people are getting hungry. The disciples say, "Hey, Jesus, we got to send these people into town. They got to go get something to eat." And Jesus says, "No, we'll feed them. What do we have on hand?" So the boy comes forward and gives Jesus his lunch. And he watches a lunch for one become a feast for 5,000. All he had to do was hand his lunch over into the hands of Jesus, let go, and watch the miracle happen. So when you think about stewardship, think about, how am I using my time, my talents, my gifts, my resources? What part of those could be a miracle waiting to happen? What part of those is God telling me that I should just hand over and let go? Stewardship's more about a church budget. It's about an opportunity that God gives us to be part of the miracle. Thanks, and stay tuned. We'll be talking to you throughout the month.